In this video, I'm going to break down, react, and review Say What You Mean by M. So, let's sing something. La la la! If you are new to my channel, be sure to like and subscribe and hit that little bell thing and all that cool stuff. This channel is to help you learn how to sing. Yay! So, if you want to learn how to sing, then you're in the right place. If you just want to know how does my favorite singer do what they do, then you're also in the right place. I'm going to go over vocals by M, kind of dissect how she does what she does stylistically, technique-wise, and all that fun stuff. So, let's get started.
These days of my life, I survive, but I'm caving in the dead of the night. All the lies, waking up for him and the phone that's stuck to my side. When he's gone, it makes me wonder.
So at the very beginning, one of the things that she's doing, other than getting your headphones stuck in your hair, is she's starting off with a little bit of vocal fry, connected here, a little bit of a vocal fry, and she's also adding in the air. So it's a really nice combination of the two. If she was a lot of air, these days, da-da-da, it wouldn't have the same kind of grit as it does, whereas she's doing a nice combination of the two. These days, da-da-da, da-da-da. So it's got a little bit of that back placement, that vocal fry, and then that air, which gives it a really nice startup point. So I'm liking where this is going.
Days into nights, into nights, into days again. He wanna know where I stay, where I've been, this love. He so craves it to be with a new sense of wonder.
So one of the special things that she's doing right now is she's adding in that vocal fry and she's adding in the air, but she's also leading the sound forward. So as she's singing, she's making sure that each note is heading all the way forward. It's not these days. It's not like totally fading off. She's making sure these days, da da da. It's almost like as if the words are connected to each other, but there's silence in between. And this is a really, really cool way to get that floating feel in between notes, connecting one to the other while there's not any actual sound. You can do this by thinking of each note connected like golden thread, heading all the way forward. You can think of like a unicorn horn, that also works. Anything to keep your focus all the way forward and connecting every single note as it goes, even when there's no sound coming out.
I don't know where you've been, where you go. I don't wanna know. I don't know where you've been.
That's cool.
Where you go. I don't wanna know. Say what you mean when you're talking to me. Don't you lead me on, baby? Don't you lead me on.
Okay, so right there, say what you mean when you're talking to me is very smooth together. Say what you mean when you're talking to me. Don't you lead me on. It's like she adds a little at the end of that. Don't you lead me It's not on. There's no It's more of an but because the way that our brains work, we're like, oh, that must mean on, and we kind of fill it in. But by her just adding that at the end of it really gives it a sexy feel, yet we know what she's singing there.
Say what you mean when you're talking to me. Don't you lead me on, baby, don't you lead me on. But now all the walls that we built are coming down. We cannot hide from the world, so safe and sound. Love don't exist.
That's also a really beautiful thing, her patterns within the words. Da, da da da, da da da, da 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 da, da. That pattern within the lyrics is also really nice, as drawing you in. It's that da da da. It's not just sticking to a standard, I guess you would say, rhythm in some ways. It's really creating that push and pull feel, which is perfect for what this video is also representing.
And you know, silence makes me wonder. I don't know where you've been, where you go. I don't wanna know. I don't know where you've been, where you go. I don't wanna know. Say what you mean when you're talking to me.
Now that's smooth. There's that smooth section.
Baby, don't you lead me
Lead me,
Say what you mean when you're talking to me. Don't you lead me Baby, don't you lead me
And these oohs or ahs more actually right here have a lot of excess air. We're really creating that blend. Now when you're singing in layers and you're recording and you're trying to create a nice blend, it actually is kind of smart sometimes to add that excess air. You can have the lead be a little bit stronger on top, but the layers behind it, you want to add a little bit of softer air and a little bit of a fade in general, if you want them to blend, so it doesn't sound like a bunch of people trying to yell over the top of each other. This is nicely blended. This has I don't know, whatever that note was. Now I don't forget. Instead of which you'll hear the layers of extra H, and of course there are sound effects added onto there. Now we just got sexy.
Say what you mean when you're talking to me. Don't you lead me Baby, don't you lead me
Oh, I liked what she just did there. Don't you lead me and she kind of like did a little eye flip there. That was awesome with the opposite of a downbeat and an upbeat.
Say what you mean when you're talking to me.
Okay, so now to create the momentum, before we separated the vocals when they were singing, or when she was singing, and then the that comes with that air. Now they've taken them and layered them on top. So again, we're taking a decently simple complex of a conception of a song, which started off with just the single vocals, and then we added multi-layer vocals, then we added in that then came in that bass, which, I mean, you can tell by my reaction, I was like, yeah, kind of adds in, and then now we're putting them all together. So now it's her singing and the ahs backing up and stacked on top. So it's the same words, it's the same repetition, but by adding, now stacking all these layers, it's creating a bigger dynamic towards the end of the song.
Baby, don't you lead me
Ha, ha.
Say what you mean when you're talking to me. Don't you lead me Baby, don't you lead me
Those are really trippy too. I think that was the High Priestess. I don't know what that means. What do you think it means? What do you think that means? I don't know. Ooh. Go ahead and click here for all my downloadable free cheat sheets, tips, tricks, vocal hacks, all sorts of stuff. And click here for a playlist of all of my other vocal coach reaction videos. Come hang out with me in my Facebook group. The link is down below, and I will see you in the next song. La la la.